Sports.
Just off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the water from the Tennessee State Capitol building, there's a look at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tennessee Titans. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Mahomes now on first down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Orlando Brown. Here's Mahomes to throw. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. Throwing is Mahomes on third. Buying time to his left. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now fourth down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Now come the Titans for their first possession, led by Ryan Tannehill in his 10th NFL season and third with Tennessee.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Tannehill. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Draw play, this is Henry. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 17 carries, 74 yards.
Well, he's the number 2 runner in the league, and you just know the offensive line wants to get him to number 1 because most of the good ball carriers, they take care of their linemen. Could be a gold watch in their future if he becomes the leading rusher.
Henry again on 2nd down. And this will go for 5 up to the 33. And with a 3rd and 14, we have 6 defensive backs out there now defensively. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
On fourth down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Zach Cunningham, league's leading tackler a year ago, in to make the stop. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Edwards-Helaire on the counter. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now on 1st and 10. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding. They get Jack Conklin there, the right tackle. Now Mahomes. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down. A nice, consistent gain.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Edwards-Helaire. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Mahomes now to throw. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And the Titans are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Oh, no doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. Here's Jones again on second down. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The Chiefs on third down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Mahomes going to throw. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was all capped by Patrick Mahomes using his legs to get in the end zone. On the return, Dontrell Hilliard. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw pulled in by Woods. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Tannehill throwing again. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Kingsley Kiki. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. Back to throw here. They'll get this complete to Fitzpatrick. And he'll be taken down well before the 1st at about the 36-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon.
Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry-up. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Tannehill. This is caught. It's Woods. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 31-yard line. Tannehill to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. 3 yards the gain there. 2nd down. Now Tannehill saying, let's get to the line. And finding the tight end, Hooper. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
Open man is Fitzpatrick.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth.
Now Tannehill. That's into the hands of Fitzpatrick.
And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags.
Defense.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Tannehill.
Toward the pylon, caught. And he is out of bounds here. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal.
Throwing Tannehill.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Frank Clark able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right, whether it was an adjustment.
today. From M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. The Ravens offense set to take over and led by a man still just in his 4th season in the NFL, the 2019 MVP, Lamar Jackson.
They go play action here on first down. He'll buy some time right. First down and more for Jackson. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line.
Partners.
Jackson going to hold on to it again. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins.
When they put the ball in J.K. Dobbins' chest and he carries it, he runs with a lot of determination and aggressiveness. Just one start last year as a rookie, but still managed 805 yards and 9 touchdowns. I think he's ready for a big year 2 leap. Now the lead runner for the Baltimore Ravens.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 80 yards.
Well, watching the film, we saw that things clicked pretty well for them in the running game last week. No reason to change in my mind. Continue to try and run the football. Give it to him early and often in hopes of breaking down the defense so some bigger gains result as the game goes on.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll go option to the short side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Now that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Right back to Dobbins on first.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. From the 17, Newton into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10.
And the Bengals are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Time to see the Bengals offense go to work, and leading them out, the #1 overall pick in the 2020 draft, Joe Burrow, now in his 2nd season out of LSU. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Burrow.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens.
And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run with Dobbins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They'll try and run the option left side. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Cam Newton, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Offensively, pretty effective option play there for the score.
Certainly was, and it appeared to me that the defense overshifted and overplayed the trail back, the pitch man, and almost forgot about the quarterback. In fact, they did forget about the quarterback, and he turned it into a touchdown.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now Burrow. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now Newton on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Dobbins running out of the gun.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Now Jackson going to run.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Now Jackson.
That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
Right back to Duvernay. That's complete.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field.
Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
Here we go. Burrow. Pass complete. Hurst. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask.
Face mask. Defense.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 50.
Here's 1st and 10. A draw play for Mixon. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And Burrow's saying, let's go, let's go. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Throwing, Burrow, and incomplete here to bring up 4th down as the rookie couldn't haul it in. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And he's got Hurst, his tight end. And he'll be brought down with the 1st down and a late flag here, too. And they get a few more tacked on for good measure. So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you get that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Here's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. Accelerating, and off he goes. He's at the 40, the 20. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati set to take over once again. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive. Then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
He's going to let it fly. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
A final shot now for Burrow. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Ravens,